What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Man-Made Thoughts. My name is Quatez, and this is Spiderverse number 3, written by Jed McKay, and I don't want to say Dike Ruan, but I'm just going to say Dike Ruan, because I really hope that that's not their name. Anyway, so I guess this was made to capitalize off of, Into the Spiderverse. Not this book, but this issue, because he goes and goes into this world with Penny Parker. And the one question that I had, because the art's not that bad in here, but my thing was, what is this story about? Like, what is this issue about? I have no idea what this issue was about. It's just like somebody was just like, hey, that Spider-Verse, like with Spider, it's like a manga inspired and anime inspired. So we need to get our best manga copycat guy or girl to do something with it. And yeah, because anime sells better than comics these days. And I don't even know what is going on. All I know is that there's fighting. like there's fighting, and it literally starts, and then there's not really any, like, there's no real build up to it. It's just, it starts with tension. They're being chased, and then there's some fire arrows and lances, and then in the future, Daredevil is just like impaled and stuff. And I mean, this is really cool right here. Like I said, the art's not bad. It's really not. It's just, I don't know what this story's about. And then they start going into like crazy self-impressed techno babble that doesn't make any sense in the context. And this line of dialogue right here just made me mad, because it's not even heroic. Like, I guess it's trying to capitalize on new age teen speak, you know, like this. Let me find it, because I go on, cub. I have no interest in hunting a child. Oh yeah. What? Well, you're about, wide-eye shot, to catch these child's hands. Oh, he roasted you, and then he punched him, but the punch lacks impact. So it kind of, all it did was just punch his face. If anybody knows anything about anime and manga and all that stuff, anytime somebody just gets punched in their face like that, it just turns their head. It means that you didn't really do anything to them. Like, countless anime where you just turn somebody's head with a punch. You don't even take them off their feet. You just turn their head. They're just going to counterattack you with some kind of knee or something. You're going to get your head pushed in the ground, and sometimes the concrete's going to break under it. But, then they start saying some self-impressed, like, techno babble that doesn't make any sense. Like, I am a C-class aberrant with the blah, 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 and a master's degree in criminal science technology, and I choose to do bad things because I graduated from Ninja Tech Harvard. Really, it doesn't make any sense at all. And he's just like spelling out his plan. It doesn't make any sense. But because these are like little one-shot episode things, Jed McKay has to force a bunch of dialogue in there that doesn't even make sense, just for the purpose of telling a story that doesn't make any sense. All right, like this. Red Diamond, I know that technology. Weapon 6, I'm flattered. You remembered. Nathan Essex. We didn't know anything about this guy before, but we're going to learn it all on one page. You're supposed to be dead. The fire at the Weapon 6 facility. And yet, Ben, and yet. Weapon 6 burned, but did not die. It turns out there are other sources of funding that one can attain if one makes the right kind of friends. I went underground to fully explore the potential of my project. Criminals enhancing criminals. What would you do, Ben? When Spider caught the government's eye, my funding dried up. You stole my future, which doesn't make any sense because nobody cares. He literally just said that if he had more friends and you have the right amount of friends, you can get more money. So what is he really mad about? What are you mad about, bro? You just said If you have the right amount of friends, then you can get money from anywhere else. But you're mad because the government didn't want to give you any money? Well, that's just stupid. It's amazing how useful a man with an alternative morality and a blur module can be when you implant it with a mind control. Look, what is this? What is this? This doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. You're just saying techno babble just for the reason of saying it. Like, we've not even established what this stuff means. Oh, yeah, he's got alternative morality and a diamond module and a blur module. All we got to do is implant him with the river Styx and he'll be able to fly. You're insane. Don't be rude. I am merely a Class C aberrant personality type, which means that when something is taken from me, I become very angry and I take revenge, even if it might be years in the making. The spider program, he's literally babbling. He's babbling about nothing. No one cares. No one cares. And this page layout is wonky. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, the art's good, but it's wonky. And then this whole plan is so contrived. Like, basically, this guy has stuck a diamond in Kraven's head. And Kraven can turn invisible and stuff, but then, you know, like, he's a very formidable fighter. That's one of Kraven's things, that he fights. And he will fight to his last breath because he enjoys the thrill of the hunt. And yet he gets taken down by this silly contrived plan, which is eject myself from my own robot suit that has the powers and stand here because he doesn't want to fight children. But it doesn't matter because Kraven will kill anybody to get to where he's trying to go. But the contrived plan was, I'll just show him that I'm a little girl and I'm not my daddy and he won't kill me. That's a huge, huge play on the field. Like, that's taking an assumption and a risk. You're supposed to be a scientific genius, and you're literally like, well, he must have thought I was going to be a man, but I showed him, oh, yes, I did, because I'm a little girl. Just like, and then he just comes up here and shocks him in the head, and boom, he's down. So you mean to tell me he couldn't have electrified his fist back then when he was punching him in his face? He couldn't have done that. No, he had to do this at the last minute, show up and shock him in his face. Like I said, some of this stuff just doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like Jed McKay was like, I just want to tell the story of Mega Man. Because this is clearly Dr. Light with a black beard and black hair. That's all this is. It's Dr. Light. And then this isn't even fully explained. She's wearing the clothes from freaking Big O, just like Dorothy. The woman's not even explained. It's just, and he's still babbling. The bad guy's still babbling from the shadows, breaking his computers and stuff. Like, who cares? No one cares because he hasn't proven himself to be a formidable foe. All we know is that he's an aberrant C-class type and he wants to fight. And he has money. But he's mad because he didn't get all the money he wanted. What a poor villain, like, that is not how bad guys talk. Bad guys don't talk like that. Stupid people talk like that who want to sound smart. He could have just, like, been ominous. He could have been like, you know, Ben Parker, long time no see. And he's like, who are you? I am the stuff that haunts your dreams. I am the thoughts that keep you awake at night. I am the destruction of this city. I am the terror of your spider suit. I am everything that you've come to fear. You know, stuff like that. But no, he has to explain his life story and his motivation and why he does what he does to no one, because the guy is literally not listening to him. He's not, because everything he says has a rebuttal to it. So he's really not even listening to him. What's the point of going on a monologue to a guy who's not listening to you anyway? Doesn't even make you sound tough, because you're not even saying what you can do. You're just saying stuff. If you're controlling a hunter who likes to kill for, like, just for the thrill of it, he just likes to do it. But you stick a little diamond thing in his head and you say he can be easily controlled with a blur module, but then he won't fight a little girl? What? Why doesn't he just, okay. Let's back up here. This guy right here, Nathan Essex, who looks a lot like, Mr. Sinister, knows a lot about the fact that it's not him in the suit, that it's his daughter. So why wouldn't he send a little signal to his brain and say, hey, there's a little girl in the suit, kill her and make this guy pay. Watch you kill his daughter. He will give up. He will do whatever you say after that. But no. He doesn't do that. He just wants to taunt him by telling them how smart he is, which is the dumbest way to beat anybody, is to literally brag them to death. Oh my gosh. This book, you know what's even worse than this book? Is the book that comes after it. That one sucks. That one sucks. I'm going to tell you again, that one sucks. You know what it is? I'm just going to even tell you before you even get it. It's like he goes to the Wild West and he's trying to explain to them what political correctness is. Yeah, because the 1800s, they really, really cared about political correctness in the 1800s when slavery was still going. You're trying to get a black Spider-Man swinging around trying to tell people, hey, man, you need to chill out with all that stuff. Okay, yeah, sure, here you go, 1800s, right. You're going to tell some people who would likely have lynched him, spider powers or not. They would have shot him, then they would have lynched him, and probably threw him into a cliff canyon or something, or drowned him when he fell. And he's trying to give them lectures on political correctness. No, we do not get to rewrite history just because we're spider people. That's not how this happens. But whatever. I don't recommend it. I'm reading this so you don't have to. I do have all the issues because it was a slow week. And it's also, coronavirus. So no one can go outside anyway. But anyway, if you like this series and you want to talk about it for whatever reason, then go ahead. I don't know why Marvel even put this series out, but whatever. The last issue sucks. I'm just going to tell you now. But anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. And this was Spiderverse number 3. And I'm sorry that this guy's art had to be ruined by such a pointless event. Peace out. Dike Ruan, work for a real player.